And I'll be asking my wife, how did it happen? How did it happen? She was denying it vehemently.
Okay. Now, let me answer this question now. How well, there's a difference between staying with your wife and how well do you know this, your wife?
I know my wife very well. I understand her very well. That is why I'm extremely surprised that this could be happening without me realizing for the past 5 years. You know, when you love a woman and you know the woman loves you, there won't be any reason for you to have an iota of doubt.
Yep, that's me.
All right, guys, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on where you're watching this video from. Don't forget, it's your boy Carlo Pikineke Ogarolan, aka the King of Settlement. All right, guys, like I always said, in case you just came across this particular platform, this page, make sure you watch and share this video. Don't scroll past it. Share this video. I promise you will not regret it. All right, so basically what we do on this platform is to help people, relieve some load from them, and at the end of the day, we give them a good justice, a good result, and make them happy. All right, and I don't normally do this alone. I have here today with me my brother Don Valley. Also, do well to follow him and share all his videos. Okay, let's go to main business of the day. Basically, what we are about to do now, the young man you see here is a husband to the lady who came here previously, who told us a story about how a child she gave birth to, who was she knew herself that she gave birth to a child, and the child belongs to her husband. She has never cheated on her husband. She has never done anything outside her marriage. Due to the level of pressure her husband got from his family, that led to DNA test, because her husband's family started saying that the child does not belong to them because he doesn't resemble them. He has no resemblance. So they went and did a DNA test, and at the end of the day, the DNA test came out that the child is not, is a different thing, the opposite side of the result. So they were not happy. Even the husband, the lady said that she's about to be kicked out of the house. So though the story was, to us, it was unbelievable, but we had to invite the husband to come today. So we're going to give him, here we give people freedom. You talk, you express yourself, you say whatever you have in your mind without any issue. But before then, let me give the mic to my brother to also say, from there, we just go straight to him. All right.
All right, thank you very much. So we'll go straight to the point and hear from the husband of this woman who said for the past 5 years, she has a son with a husband, not knowing that the child wasn't the husband's own after a DNA test has been conducted. The man is here, and as you can see, he's not in his best mood. So let's hear from him and know how he's taking this so that we know what next to do. So good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
So tell us your name.
My name is Mr. Franks.
All right, Mr. Franks, you heard everything that has happened. Your wife has said a lot, so let's get to hear from you.
What actually happened?
What actually happened? Just tell us from your own side. How well do you know your wife?
Speak out.
It was a very pathetic situation. My wife and I loved each other very well. We have gotten married for the past 5 years, and God bless us with a handsome boy. We have plans. I have plans. I have dreams, lofty dream for this child of mine. That the child will be great. Wherever he wants to get to in life, I'll give my best to the child. Okay. But the discovery that I made recently really shattered my hope. It's as if I'm building castle in the air. The DNA test was run, and it was discovered that this child belonged to somebody else. I couldn't believe it. I could not fathom it at all. Because my wife is someone I've never even thought of that she can ever cheat on me, let alone taking an absolute care of another person's child for the past 5 years. I can't really believe this. But we have gotten evidences. We did it not just in one hospital, but in different hospitals. And the results have been the same. Where do I start from? And I'll be asking my wife, how did it happen? How did it happen? She was denying it vehemently.
Okay. Now, let me answer this question now. How well, there's a difference between staying with your wife and how well do you know this, your wife?
I know my wife very well. I understand that very well. That is why I'm extremely surprised that this could be happening without me realizing for the past 5 years. You know, when you love a woman and you know the woman loves you, there won't be any reason for you to have an iota of doubt. I have never for once doubted my wife. So when this came up, it was like a slap on my face. It was a real shock. I don't even know where to start from. I don't even know where to start from. But the evidences are there before our very eyes.
Okay. From your claim and the way I saw your expression, it shows that you are not happy and you're disappointed too. But then again, your wife has sworn with everything in her that she doesn't even know what happened. That is the problem.
She was actually crying.
She was crying. Well, her expression was so touching and demoralizing. Like if you look at her, you know that she's highly traumatized. So as a husband, what do you intend to do now? Because you are the only one that has the knife and you have the yam. So how do you intend to cut?
At this juncture, there is nothing I can do than to let go of this marriage.
How? A marriage that you've built, a marriage you claim you love and cherish and all of this. Is there nothing you can do, like something to fight, to see how you can actually find out the truth?
But I've actually fought. That means I've been living with a woman that I never knew.
Sorry, I have a question for you. What made you choose the DNA of a thing? Because you must have seen something that that prompted you to make that move to a DNA test. What happened? How come about it? How did you even make that step? Did your wife offend? Did you guys have an argument that warranted to go for a DNA test in the hospital?
We never had an argument. What actually necessitated the issue of DNA test was our plan to relocate. I know this is one of the prerequisites. I told you before now, I've never had any reason to doubt my wife.
Okay, if I'm getting something clear, you guys actually had a plan to travel.
We had a plan, but I actually wanted it to be a surprise to my wife.
Okay.
Because these are some of the things they requested for. So it wasn't that I have caught her or I have been suspecting. No. But it was when I saw the DNA test and I saw everything, that was when I had to bring her into the know that this was what I discovered, that we had to go to other hospital together. So it will not be as if I was one that fabricated the whole thing.
I'm trying to get something. Was that why your family were against you getting married, or probably was it because you actually had it in mind to take her abroad? That was why your family started fighting and telling you that the child does not looks like you and blah blah blah.
You know, it was right from the beginning of our relationship before we eventually got married.
Okay.
Some things have happened. You know, sometimes a man will want to marry, the family will not be in support. Yeah. But at the end of the day, the man has the final say. Because when we got married, nobody was living with us. So it's my life. Okay. So I fought because of the love that I have for my wife. And that was what made this marriage to stand to today. But it was the issue of DNA that made me to know that maybe what my family members have seen when they were telling me I should not marry her is actually coming true now. Maybe I've been a fool all along, thinking I was in love with the right woman, not knowing I was living a fool's paradise.
All right, so your wife is saying that you want her to go.
Yes.
That you want to chase her out of the house.
Yes.
Do you think that's the best option?
That is the best option for me, because I don't want to die young. Because when you're having a woman that is not faithful to you, the life of the man is not safe.
Okay, now this is what I want to say now. Because from the way you're sounding, it shows that you really love this woman. I must say, it shows that this woman is part of you. If I'm to suggest. All right, so Mr. Franz, I think what we have to do now is we have to invite your wife. Because when I see you, I know you love this woman so much. It's easy to say, go, I don't want. But in your heart of hearts, you're still so much madly in love. I can see it from your eyes. I can see it from your expression. So I think you just have to take it easy. Let's have let's have a time out with your wife, you, all of us here together. I think there's always a way out. Okay? There's always a way out. We've handled cases that are worse than this, and in the end, we got something tangible. All right? Don't give up yet. All right? If in the end we find out that your wife is really guilty, I won't tell you to leave it, but I will be fully in support of you when you say you want to walk away. But for now, it's not time. Let's exhaust our options. Please. What do you think?
I think for now we just need to just give us your time and let's meet. At least you sit and meet with your wife. Listen to her when she speaks. I think you'll be convinced. I might not really be. I don't know, because I myself I'm equally confused. But for now, let's have a conversation. Let's have a meeting with your wife.
Please.
Okay.
Please.
So thank you very much for honoring our invitation, and we really appreciate. So just do that for us. Maybe tomorrow will be free. I don't know how your time schedule would look like. Maybe in the afternoon. Can you make it?
I will try.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Really appreciate it.
It's okay. All right, guys. We've called it for today. I'll keep you updated. Keep staying with us. Keep sharing love. Thank you. Thank you for following us. Bye.